I can't think of a joke for this one. Or can I? Here's the thing. This is my second pair of earphones with the name of the man himself, Crinacle, on it. Unlike some people out there having a very high expectation, my anticipation kind of fades away when I see two keywords appear. $55 and 2DD setup. Because I know as a matter of fact that there's only so much you can do with a 2DD setup at this price point. Unless some black magic happens out of nowhere. So basically, I just made the purchase for the 10 ohms impedance adapter and didn't think much about it. It turns out that my intuition was half right, but half wrong as well. And the sole purpose of this video is to tell you why. Before the video starts, I want to set the tone straight. Subscribe if you will, because oh boy, I don't know whether this video will be a hot take or not. This thing, obviously, is not the best thing ever. It's not the budget king that will punch a hole in the sky and witch Kato or something. It will not even obsolete whatever matter in the entry market now, and Holder is a good example. However, it has an unique position in the sub-$100 market, mainly due to its strong, isolated, almost half-failed kind of sub-bass nature. With that being said, here's the Nazi unboxing section again. This is the box. Back of the box with a graph showing you how the impedance adapter works on this set. Side of the box with Truth Year's slogan. The real box undercover. What I see when I open the box. A close-up on the drivers. Back of the driver. And here's a comparison of size for anyone who is interested. Everything inside the box is essentially the same package from Haxer, and that's it. So how does it sound? As per usual, I don't want to pull out a list of adjectives to make a poetry of it. Instead, I'll just talk about my experience and genuine feeling on the go. Cool? Cool. Right after unboxing, the first thing I did, of course, was to play around with the 10 ohms impedance adapter, and it was such a fun time. I tried it on multiple pair of earphones, dynamics, BAs, planar, hybrid, you name it. And each set yielded a slightly different result as well. After a while, I looked at the supposed main product and be like, oh wow, it's built with solid and hard plastic. Guess you really can't blame me for such an exaggerated reaction, because I naturally had a broken connector repaired on a set which cost 10 times more than this. Then I put the earphones on, and my first impression was like, why? A question just raised in my mind, and it's not about the technical performance. The technicality of this thing is slightly above Holder level, which is fine and pretty good, right? The thing is about the bass. Is it a little bit bassy? No. Is it bassy? It's not like old school kind of chunky bass that will mess with your song or make it sound muddy or things like that. It's just the absolute existence of sub-bass that stands out so much. And it almost feels like there's a heart constantly beating in the middle of your song. Well, that's a way to correlate sound selector to rap, I guess. And I can already hear some of the bass maniacs out there screaming yes, 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 yes. Yes, it's for you, goddammit. So I kept listening, but at some point, I started to wonder, and went to Crinacle's own website to find for some references. And this is the reason why I don't care too much about frequency graph or whatsoever. You tell me that this thing, without the impedance adapter, has less bass than Holder? That's a good one. But believe it or not, this thing has more perceived bass than Holder. Period. Some may ask, can you game with this? The funny thing is, I actually went into the firing range of Apex, has a spray with flat 9, and it sounds heavy. And then I picked up a frag grenade, threw it to the ground, and waited for the explosion. I never realized that it would take so long for it to blow up. I was staring at the flag and I felt like the flag was staring back at me too. Then it just exploded. My experience was, to put it politely, impactful. But at that moment I knew at least I will not use it for ranking matches, because frags can literally startle me if they explode right next to me. Yes, it's that kind of sub-ace. After all, at 55 bucks, will I recommend it? Why not? This is a really fun and clean set that comes with the one and only 10 ohms impedance adapter. Nothing less, nothing more. That's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Hope you find this video helpful or at least entertaining as a copium piece. And see you in next video. Bye. Oh hey, you're still here. Here's the bonus part. This is how I feel about 12 Year Zero Red, how it sounds like and feel like. To be honest, the cover art of this set is kinda on point as well. While playing around with this set, my friend was like, "Don't you think that this girl looks familiar?" And I was like, "Who?" "Chisato." "Chisato?" "Yeah, the Matrix girl. I know which Chisato you're referring to, but why? This one is white." And he was like, "The uniform." Then I looked at the cover art and be like, right. At that moment, two images came right into my mind. The first one is this. The second one is this. Man, he has a point. Anyway, hope you enjoy it, and this time for real, bye.